Okay, so you guys are probably getting sick of vlogs, but right now this is all I've got until I can get my new mic in, which should be arriving Friday. So fun fact, I am now officially part of an art show. I know I briefly mentioned possibly doing one a few vlogs back, but now I'm actually in one. It's the Raw Natural Born Artists Ovation show this November in New York at the Highline Ballroom. I'm scheduled for November 6th. I will leave a link to my profile where you can buy the tickets below, so that's awesome. But that made me realize I don't have a lot of really recent finished pieces. So I'm kind of just going through my things, being like, okay, what could I redraw? And just like looking at prompts from like different drawing challenges and being like, okay, what can I do to like thumbnail that out? So I'm gonna be busy working on a lot of projects. So thumbnailing some ideas, might look at my other sketchbooks. And this is a great way to start the day since I do have work today. But yeah. So far this is actually a very interesting way to end the year. So I'm excited. I'm nervous, but excited. So I have to focus on getting things together, getting things set up, getting my supplies, getting pictures done, and selling 20 tickets. And this is like a whole art show. It's not just like a dealer's room kind of thing. It's like artists, shows, events, all in one night, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. And if you guys want to stop by, feel free to buy a ticket and enjoy the event. And maybe say hi. I don't know if I'm selling anything yet. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm also working on new stuff for my Redbubble. So right now I've got this design going up for the spooky Halloween season, and just in general because I thought it was a fun idea. But I may also just have gotten bored and decided to mess around with 3D, because I started messing with the line art. So I was like, oh, you know what? I should try like doing like my fun little like back layer kind of thing, and just like, you know what? I should see if that works. So my impatient self got too excited, started making 3D glasses, and was just like, you know what? I'm gonna test it out without actually cutting the frames out. So there is a lovely mark for my makeup from my nose on the cellophane because I was impatient. And who knows, I might release the 3D version of this at some point, but for now, we're sticking with the color version, although I might need to move the text down. Yeah, might need to do that. But I like how it looks so far. And in other news for future videos, this is one that I want to work on, but I want to wait till my new mic comes in, because I do have a new headset mic coming in. And this is something I've been wanting to make for a while. I could have sworn I made a video about this, but I guess I didn't. It's either that or I did and I deleted it. I don't know. But I really want to make a video talk about being a small creator, especially a small visual artist on YouTube. Because it can be difficult. It can be really hard. And I've been on this site for what, like 3 years now? Or at least with my art channel. I've been on YouTube for way longer than that. I mean, I've had my original channel since pretty much the start of YouTube, but I've had my art channel for like 3 years, and I just started writing notes for this video, and this is something I really have been meaning to talk about and have been wanting to talk about. And what really got me wanting to make this video was something that Holly Brown briefly mentioned in one of her videos that I really wanted to talk about, because being a digital artist, or just being a visual artist in general on YouTube, especially as a smaller artist, you kind of do feel like there's a tier that you can never really reach because it's just so cemented in like these top tier artists, or at least the artists that you consider like top tier. Like, for example, the more just like the more well-known artists like Bailey and Jazza, and maybe like Mark Crilly and all of that. Just like the more well-known artists, it's like it feels like there's this top tier, and then smaller artists are just stuck somewhere down here. Because like the art community on YouTube is much harder to really feel like a part of compared to other communities, like say the beauty community or the gaming community, where it's just like when you join that community, you can start really becoming a part of that community, and you sort of don't completely feel like a part of that community with art. And I mean, it feels like it's a hard thing to really explain, but at the same time it's like it makes sense, but it doesn't. Because you would think it would have that same feeling, but no. For some reason, the art community is just like, it feels more like just a struggle and a competition to get even close to that top tier. And I want to go more in depth in that, and just like other things to talk about as a small creator, especially as one that's starting to slowly grow, finally. So, I don't know the format I'm going to do that video for yet, but it's probably just going to be like random unfinished speed paint, just me talking over drawing. And this is something I really want to talk about, and something I'm really passionate about, and it's just something I've been meaning to talk about. I just didn't think I had the audience for it yet, or enough of an audience for it yet, to really get it out there. So, I don't know when this video is going up, but my new mic should be arriving this Friday, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, that's a video I hope to get out soon. And speaking of future videos, I've got my like 5 sets of dice because I'm becoming a dice hoarder, and my dice cup, which I plan on repainting for my dice drawing series. And wow, this stream is loud, but yeah, I'm a sucker for lo-fi. Come at me. Don't. Really don't. I just like the sound of it. The music, not the phrase. But yeah, no, that dice drawing series that you guys saw the generator for, that's gonna come up to, again, me breaking my headset mic kind of put some things on hold, and especially now that I've got all these projects and pictures to put together. Those projects are sort of being put on hold, but for now, this is what I'm doing. And this is what I have planned. Again, no clue when these videos are going up, but they will be happening. So, I guess I will see you guys whenever the next video is. See ya.